Hi, it's a Hermit, and I just wanted to give a little encouragement for homeschoolers. Um, I know from day one when I began homeschooling, I was always worried. Just worried that I might not be doing the right thing, worried that I might not be giving my kids all that they need, worried that someone was going to prove me wrong and show that I wasn't homeschooling, worried that the outcome of our homeschooling was going to be less than what others around us was doing. And this weekend really helped me to overcome that. Basically, just from experience. I'm not saying I won't continue to worry. My son is 17. He'll be starting college next fall. My daughter is 15, and she'll be a senior next year, and I'm going to keep worrying probably until they're married with children and working and, you know, living their lives. Um, but this Saturday, we took my son up to a college that had already accepted him. Um, but it's a second choice college, and he still is waiting to hear what his first choice college has to say. And it was just so refreshing to see how accepted homeschoolers are by college recruiters. Um, a friend of his also goes to this college, and he is homeschooled, and the recruiter just knew him, you know, and um, this kid was just so popular, like we couldn't walk anywhere without someone stopping and talking. And I guess it's that kid's nature, but it just goes to show that homeschoolers aren't unsocialized by nature. Homeschoolers each have their own individual and separate personality. For example, my son is quiet, so people might look at me and say, "You see, this child hasn't been socialized properly." But my son's been quiet always. I mean, when he was in preschool, the teacher actually was under the impression for like 5 months that he couldn't speak at all. So he's speaking now, so that's a plus. But the interesting thing was that when we sat down to talk to the recruiter, and he said hi, had all the pleasantries, spoke to my son a little bit, just introductions, and then he said, "You're gonna have to excuse me, but I need to know more about homeschooling because I have an 8-month-old and I've taught in public schools, and I think I want to homeschool my kid." I mean, that was fabulous, and it just went from there. And there's a good chance my son's second choice college might be my first, just because the attitude of the recruiters at this college. We'll see what his first choice college has to say. Um, but he was offered scholarships that'll probably cut the tuition in half, so that won't hurt either. And he's just an average student. Um, he's spectacular in that he's himself. He's spectacular in that he's his own person. I didn't create, a mastermind super brain. I just kind of let my kid be my kid. I let my kid go pretty much where my kid wanted to go, and I let my kid do pretty much what my kid wants to do. And saying going where they want to go and doing what they want to do, um, that doesn't mean running the streets with a bad crowd and getting to whatever they want. It just means exploring and seeing what fits them and what doesn't. And it worked out, and it's working out, and it's going to continue to work out, and I'm encouraged. So I want you to be encouraged too. Thank you.